Hello everyone, it's Monday, October the 10th. AEP is coming around. So this week, I wanted to say, number one is to establish some sort of schedule. Like in the morning you do this, in lunchtime you do this, and dinner time you do this. Just because a lot of people during this time, and I'm not speaking from experience unfortunately, but a lot of carriers do put out these kind of like self-care regimens, right? Because during this time we can feel compelled to do a lot of work, to really make the minutes matter, because we only really have about 7 weeks or so to sell during this time, right? So it makes us feel like we have to skip meals, go out of our routine. Personally, I don't eat breakfast or lunch usually. That's just how I am. I might eat like a protein bar or drink a protein shake for lunch or something, but I usually don't eat. That's just the way that I operate, because I find that eating is inefficient. So if that's not what you do, then you'll find that you will start crashing, or you might get ill, and that would seriously sabotage your entire AEP. So I would say find a good regimen to make yourself kind of stay consistent with what you've already been doing. Because during this time we might say, you know what, I'll skip lunch, I got a meeting, or I'll skip breakfast because I have to prepare for my seminar, or to drive out to the presentation, the seminar, the sales seminar. So I want to say, make sure you guys don't overdo it. It can be easy and it can be justified because of this time constraint that we're in, but I'm going to say don't do it. What you need to do is you need to figure out what you normally do and kind of stay as true to that as possible, and then schedule in everything else on top of that. Because if you start losing that, it's going to be very difficult to for your health, to stay on top of everything. And during this time, we also have to stay on top of everything, right? We can't be losing, forgetting things, or not remembering, which plans are which. And I know that sounds, of course, right? Of course we don't do those things. But if your health starts declining, it will start eating away at everything else. And that's definitely not what I want for anyone. Definitely not what I want for agents who are in their most highly active and highly productive time of year. All right, you guys have a great week. Remember, AEP is coming. See you in the next video.